just to see if it names it correctly in Twitch or if I'll have to stop and
All right.
rebroadcast it. Let's see here.
Hello.
Hello.
This is gonna be fun. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, you're a trooper. 4 a.m. That's some.
Yeah.
That's some Blood Bowl.
For what it's worth, I've been on the other side. I've played many a fumble match at like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. So a UK compatriot could get his game in.
Have you looked at FaceTime?
We're all in it together.
Did you know you have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a petition to remove you from the air.
Yeah, I mean, it is a friendly,
Yeah,
so I think you do. I think you have to challenge, like,
Yeah.
I think you have to send a friendly invite to Midway.
Yeah, that's
actually.
probably what makes the match, quote, not count. Because you're not going to get any injuries or...
Right.
or-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just, from the main page, you just go to friendly match, and then it should give you, online invite a friend, and then you shoot Midway an invite, and it should give you the choice to choose any of your teams to play it. Why is my feed telling me I'm not online? I'm definitely online. At least I think I am. Here we go. Hey, it's actually named properly at GFCL versus MVP Grudge match, Underground MCs versus Varangian guard. Surprising. Nice.
Nice.
Hold on, I have to reblock it. Start spamming the link out to everybody in a few.
Yep. I suppose I should finish getting ready.
Yeah. I've got my McMurdy squid burger and my XXL cheese shake.
There it is.
Let's watch some Blood Bowl.
Sorry about that. My wife just came home from work.
Hmm.
I guess I've been on mute this whole time.
How's the missus, Bob?
So the chat
That's
appears to be
business,
working. The
Jim.
Twitch seems to
That
be
don't
up
mean
and
I misses
running.
her. She took everything in the divorce, including my family's sacred gut plate. The cow.
So, Stammy, what do you think of the WWE having 850,000 title belts right now?
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started. If they announce branded women's tag championships, so they have 1,000 tag champs, then that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fine with
You
a
know-
women's tag team championship, but I don't think they need.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, they don't.
suppose.
I don't think they need a U.S. champion, an Intercontinental champion,
No.
a Cruiserweight champion, 2 sets of tag champions, 2 sets of world champions,
Yeah.
2 women's champions. I mean, I think it's a bit much.
The only thing that's going to make this work, in my opinion, is if they keep it this way for like 5 or 8 years.
Yeah, they can't.
And
They
they
can't just
actually
merge it
make
again
them-
and then destroy all the
No,
lineages
no,
over
no.
again, like they do
No,
every 2
if
years.
they keep it split for a long ass time and actually make them 2 separate leagues, like they should have done 20 years ago with that botched
Brand extension
invasion that
in
they
ECW, yeah.
buried.
Yeah.
I mean, they had such potential with that and just ruined it.
Well, they ruin almost everything they touch. That's
Look,
not right.
Except for NXT. I'm a big proponent of the NXT.
Oh, NXT is fantastic.
It's the only thing I actually watch every week anymore. I might, I'll skim through Raw on the DVR, usually, but NXT I'll watch the whole hour without even skipping the ads usually,
Yeah,
because it's a good product and it's only an hour long. It's not.
Yeah, that's key.
Yeah.
That's key.
Yeah.
I totally just launched a game by mistake. Well, maybe not mistake. I wanted to see if they were MVP teams playing right now, and I think they were, and then I just ended up pressing X for details, and it just was like, launch the Cabal stream. How's that sound?
Oh. Whoops.
That's alright. I'm sure we won't get sued by whomever's team this is, especially if I think who it is. It is. It's Dalton Bama. That's what I thought. Entropy Engineers. I knew it. And it's Entropy Engineers versus Quebec Quasars. It's a dev game. Dalton versus Bama and a dev. Because he's either going to bring in the Entropy Engineers or that other team that he has. Chaos or something else for Bama for the first season in MVP.
There's gonna be some gnarly teams in the next couple of seasons. I like this point where there's really well-built teams,
Oh, yeah.
and you can get some good matches in there. Back in my tabletop days, we would have an all-star match where we get all the coaches together, and each coach would have two players from their team. And
Oh,
you'd make a
that's
team up of
cool
them.
as shit. So like just like,
And
literally
then,
like
yeah.
all-star teams.
Yeah, exactly. It was so much fun.
That is cool.
There's a lot of salt occasionally, but it also was just for the fun of it. And when your guy was going to go, you were the one who controlled your guy. So it wasn't one coach managing everyone else's players.
Mhm.
So you could, in theory, be a dick about something
Oh,
and
like
not
plug
make
up
a
a
pass
hole,
to
like,
somebody
oh,
else.
you're not
No,
gonna
I want the
blitz, I'm gonna
SVPs.
move you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Or if you come into a situation where there was a potential interception and 2 different coaches had equal claim on, they both had pass block. Which one's gonna go? Well, wait. Yep. It was fun.
Who doing that for?
We had a-
invite out yet? Yes, no.
We had a 4-way table too that was ridiculous.
I said, did you get the invite out for the? Is it loading up yet, or are you still? Oh, okay. That's true. Let's see here. Yeah, he's on now. He's got to be booting it up in the next minute or so. There we go.
Yay!
There we go. After, if you're interested, we have a spot open in our tournament for Between Seasons and Undead Necro tournament and MVP. We have like 6 spots open. If you're interested, if you're gonna get,
Oh, yeah?
a Necro or Undead, you should throw a team in there. It's
Oh.
fresh, just a 16 team elimination, Undead Necro only. Kind of a fun thing to do before our second season kicks off. So,
Oh, I'm into that. Necro comes out on Tuesday.
I believe that's the rumor.
That's the rumor. What's the big difference between undead and necro?
Werewolves and flesh golems. Necro has
Oh
flesh
yeah,
golems in place of
of the
mummies,
mummies.
and then it has werewolves. Right. Yeah. So I mean, you go down, but the wolves can carry the ball, so they replace the. So it's not that bad to
Right.
be down 2 ghouls.
Nope. Yeah. hmm Good point. Yeah. Right, that's fine. There you go. That's all I want.
Doubles, 2
I'm
doubles, and
I'm
then
counting my
boxcars.
lucky
That's
stars
reasonable.
for.
That's a reasonable
Yeah, it's
request.
fine. Yeah.
I'll take boxcar and 2 doubles. That's fine. It doesn't have to be in that order.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I am fully aware of how lucky I am with Stampy. There's no reason an ogre should have that
That oh my
happen.
gosh,
But
that skill lineup. There's no reason.
yeah.
Oh, a strength
Jesus
7 block tackle. That is broken. That is broken.
Christ.
Yeah, I was about to say
course.
multi-block anytime. Yeah, multi-block. So let's see, subtract it, and he still can get 2 dice a turn with that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Did
Against strength
you guys
4, you
ever
could do
see the?
2 die blocks.
Yeah. No problem. Just bash their heads together. Did you ever see the corn? Did you ever see the corn team from Blood Bowl 2 or 3?
I have not. No, I only got
It was so they put out 4 separate chaos teams: Nurgle, Korn, Khemri, and I forget what the last one was. But the Korn team had these demons you could summon, and they had a penalty roll like the Death Roller does.
That's a trade
No, like the
secret
Death Roller. So like after the end of a turn or at the end of a drive, they
They
could
get tossed.
lose, yeah, and get zipped away. But they're big guys. I think he started with a 7 and was just retarded. But he was guaranteed to last pretty much only 1 drive. That was the downfall to him. So if you could score quickly, and they put him on the field too early, then you were kind of in good shape. But my God. And then the Nurgle big guy could spew a cone of awful that was like, it was like 3 squares long, and it was 1 square for the first, 2 for the second, and 3 for the third across. And if you got hit by it, it was like there was some, because it was a chaos thing. It was like a table you'd roll on to see what horrible thing happened to your guy if they didn't dodge it. It was ridiculous. They had so many crazy teams back then. Like the forest goblins, I think it was, and they could ride on squigs. And it was, yeah, crazy stuff.
How are we doing on the? Are you getting the invite in?
Oh, good.
Yeah, is it friendly on a
How
neutral
do I look
stadium?
in
Isn't it?
HD, Bob?
A whiter shade
I
of
know.
pale.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
I
neat.
guess, because I think they don't want you to have a. No. Yeah, I think you still have to wait till you're actually in the player setup before it it'll let us join the Cabal Vision. For our viewers at home, or anybody who's joined in, because we do have a fair number of viewers joining in, hopping in. If you're not familiar, this is a grudge match, but a friendly, between the winner of the GFCL Online Blood Bowl 2 League and the winner of the NBP Blood Bowl League. That's Nuffle Be Praised, and the Game FAQs Championship League, I believe that's correct. So we're talking the winner of the Funcy Cup, which is the GFCL title, versus the winner of the Season 1 Nuffle Be Praised Nuffle Challenge Series. So the Nuffle Challenge Series champion, Varangian Guard, heading up against the GFCL champion in the Underground MCs in a battle for bragging rights for their league. I am the NBP president, Stymie, and I've got on commentary with me the owner and president, or CEO, I'm not sure how he'd like to be addressed, of the GFCL, Mr. Johnny Mall. So we are here for a friendly game of a little back and forth and some banter, and we're going to see who, you know, in full disclosure, we're both members of each other's leagues, so I don't know how that plays into it, so I don't know how much trash talking is going to be. I actually lost to the Underground MCs in the quarterfinals, so I'm not going to be cheering too loudly for them. And Johnny actually lost in the conference final to Varangian Guard, so I don't really know that he's going to be cheering for them.
Dear Midway. He is my nemesis. Well, so I guess you're Bobby Heenan and I'm Jesse Ventura. Are we both going to be heels on this? Is that the notion?
Oh, sorry about that. I had to run.
All right.
Yet. Let me refresh and see if it's Cabal. Oh, yes, I see it. Underground MCs.
Oh, okay.
Varangian Guard. Here we go.
There it is. Let's
get
this show on
Got
the
any advice for
road.
the budding coach then, Bob?
All right.
6 viewers and crawling. All right.
So the MCs are down a few guys, from what I understand. Their win did not come without a price.
Well, they did go against orcs, so you knew that was going to happen.
True. Yeah. And is Mario, if I remember right, and he is no slouch with orcs.
No, not at all. And on the contrary, Midway comes in with reserves. I mean, he's got I think 14 players maybe.
That's ridiculous.
Good move hiring that play. Give the team a little more, you know, whatever.
Or just one. You must have trimmed some already.
Freezing cold and snow. Surely they can't play.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. He induced Cheney. You know, Midway did tell me he was thinking about that might happen. So, but he's doing that to make up for the TV disparity. I mean, your TV is off the damn charts, and your players.
One side is clearly more powerful.
You really are a whiny little bloodsucker sometimes, Jim. What's fair got to do with anything?
We got some skills here, though. We got a strength up lineman, with block and guard. Oh man, we got this guy. An AG5 blitzer with mighty blow, frenzy, and tackle.
That's retarded.
That is pretty. And dodge.
But
So blodging, mighty blow,
say,
AG5, frenzy, tackle. Okay.
I love that we're at the point though where everyone's got at least one ridiculous player. I feel like most of the leagues and most of the teams in both leagues, every team's got one person out there. You're just like, God damn it.
And then we got. Yeah, there's some pieces here. So we've got. Did you defer or did they win the toss and take the ball? It doesn't show us that. Smart. turret. Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
All right. This is happening.
This
Heading
is
for the
it.
ball. Who's that? Oh no, we're building a cage maybe.
Oh yeah. I mean, Midway plays super tight, so expect to
Yeah,
see.
he does. He does.
Expect to see movement action first.
Loose
Expect
ball.
to see a lot of consideration
Player
before
needs
you
to
see
secure it.
him
Yeah.
reveal what he's gonna
Is
do.
the assist going to be enough to
But
come
I
out
think
on
you're
top?
right. I think it's looking like he's gonna try to push a cage right up there and maybe have Cheney
Yeah.
with the ball, if I had to guess.
Grab 'em at Murky's
Yeah, in a
Yeah,
friendly. Why not?
We're going to be here for
Yeah.
quite some
That's what. Yeah, it's not like he has to worry
What?
about SPPs, so he really can
Yeah,
use
yeah,
that
exactly.
star player to his fullest advantages, and not something you usually see if you're playing a star player in a competitive match, because like as you said, you
Not
don't
at
want
all.
you don't want SPPs going on your star player, not at all.
Yep.
They're gathering around that lone
Yeah.
player.
I
But
think
things round
you
the
don't
center.
see a lot of star players used because of just that.
Oh yeah. Oh, already with the
mean-
pylon.
Oh wow.
They're going to try something. Do
Yeah,
it
didn't
right.
do anything.
Snake Eyes on the pylon, and 3 on the armor break from that.
Oh boy. Why couldn't he have done that against my guys? See, that's what I want to know.
Well,
He's
it's
so
still pretty
inconsiderate.
early. I mean, there's still plenty of time.
True.
I think that's going to be the question of the match. If the underground MC's armor can hold up, then I think I put them in a great shot. If the guard gets their breaks,
This player
it's going to be
wants to
tough.
well assisted in a fight.
Oh, here we go. Only a journeyman though.
Yep. Those are people in the way, is what they are.
I think we see that Yeti blitz that strength 5 piece with guard, or strength 4 piece. Excuse me, with guard. I can see that happening. Of the pieces that are standing, I mean, yeah, there are other pieces that are dangerous, but I don't know. It just seems like, but no, he might just hold that Yeti back. Yep.
This formation gives them a
I think he's
safe
going to use
protection.
Cheney in the cage, or he might blitz with Cheney.
I've heard stroking
Nope,
him
he tried to right off the bat, failed as well. Though.
Oh no.
That's
Oh no.
tough
Yeti
when you
tried to
burn your
blitz and
blitz
he
like that.
failed.
That's like
No,
I
it
think
really
that's
is.
one of the worst neg traits. Wild animal, especially when
Yeah.
you're trying to get up too. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as
I-
take root,
oh.
but
The dumbest.
you're trying to get up. It's
I do miss the old rule of being able to use doubles to remove a neg trait. But I get it.
Unity is strength.
Alright, and then how's this gonna go?
Pressure on the ball carrier.
yeah. I mean, he's already
Uh-huh.
threatening. I mean, right off the bat.
That was expected.
They'll need to get rid of the ball.
It's
Now
got some crazy
pressure on the
nonsense in the backfield though that is gonna erupt.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
After's gonna
That
be really
strength
dangerous
piece
next
coming
season.
in pretty good.
Yep.
And guard.
I see he's setting up some of the old elf BS in the backfield already. Good, good.
Yeah, it should be interesting, but he's got to worry basing all those Norsemen. You don't want to be basing that many. I mean, maybe you're obviously trying to get the ball, but those blocks could go the other way, and that could turn south pretty quick. And he doesn't have to work that hard as of now to extricate himself from that, because he's only got 2 guys, so he can get the assist and then the bump off the first guy and then blitz off the second. And then this guy's free to do.
There we go.
That's gonna make something interesting. Yeah.
Oh, wow! You stand right next to. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He believes in his armor. He believes that his armor is gonna hold up. That's the only thing I can think for how aggressive he is with that positioning against a bashy team like the Norse. But they are paper thin for their bashiness, so. And he does have a lot of block, so he does have some, for high elves, he has a lot of pieces with block, so he is mitigating some. I mean, if all the pieces he didn't have block, I'd be worried a lot more.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good thought in this, too. I see we've taken our time.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we haven't disconnected.
No, we're good.
No, okay, there we go.
We're good. We're picking up. We're up to 8, picking up viewers, like I said. People want to see which league has the best champion. Oh, that's rough butt times right there. That is
unfortunate.
He's got to re-roll that. Oh my! Oh, double skulls for Cheney. That is gonna be...
with a last name like Cheney, you can't expect too much. Now, if you could arm him with a shotgun, no wait, then he'd only shoot his own players.
Right.
You wouldn't want that either.
Exactly.
Well, this just opened up pretty wide. We'll see what.
But he's obviously named after the great Lon Chaney. Lon Chaney Jr., not piece of crap Dick Cheney. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you, Sir Montius. Loving the commentary. We try to provide, man. That's what we're here for. Oh man, we're gonna have a ball scramble right now. We have pieces all over here. What's gonna happen?
Oh no, we got sure hands. That's the thrower.
Nice. That's right. I didn't even notice. I thought that was. I didn't notice what the block dice was. I was just assuming it was blood. So that was just my carelessness right there.
How dare you? No, McMahon, if you'd watch the match that I'm watching, this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
Will you stop?
Well, maybe we could go a little dust the roads and claim that one of these players has an international object in its pocket.
Object, baby. Well, it's obvious that the MCs are going to have to give the fisties to Halthel here. And he gets the Powsy Wowsy. Oh, wow. And the break.
Oh, and
what are we getting? It's a stun, of course.
No,
Mighty Blow coming into effect. AG5 Mighty Blow piece. But who caught the ball on the scramble? It looks like another Norseman.
Another Norse. We're still alive.
That's great, and he's already used his blitz, and the Norseman's not based. That's a great break from Midway, to be honest. I mean, you have a couple stuns here or there that's going to happen.
That could have been a lot worse.
It could have been significantly worse. We could have made ourselves a party to a lot of Elf BS. And he's got his Yeti based right next to his ball carrier, so it's not like it's going to be that difficult. Yeah, he's got a screen going, but he's got nothing on that right side to really, I mean... But I still don't see Midway being aggressive. Yeah. Like, if Midway extricates himself, I don't see himself getting down the field. I see himself reformulating his cage because he doesn't want to score and give the ball up.
Yeah, on the other side of the Yeti is where he's probably going to go with it.
Yeah. I definitely see that happening.
And a boom, boom, pow. So where's he going to go next?
That's one thing I gotta give him credit for, man. Is he plans his, both him and Midway. They know what they're doing, and Afro is not afraid to straight up do 6 go for it's a turn. Like, I played him in that quarterfinal, and he just, because it works for him. He just gets the positioning. He will get those 6 elves where he needs to because he doesn't care about tackle zones or GFIs. He does not give an F about any GFIs. Which is good. You kind of have to have that attitude if you're playing elves. I play elves, and I'm constantly in terror of rolling a 1 on any dodges, and then I do it. Like, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I get it.
You never know what you're gonna get, man. I had an orc team lose.
I'm also really good at willing blitz onto myself when I'm the receiving team. That's one of my. That's one of the things. It's gonna be a blitz, isn't it? Because I didn't. As soon as I press triangle and go, I didn't put anybody in the flanks, and a blitz.
And blitz.
Excellent. And my wide zones are completely uncovered. Awesome.
Yeah. That's all I needed. That was perfect. You know, these kinds of things happen.
All right, so he's getting himself extricated here. Do you think he knocks this guy down? Do you think he blitzes out of there, or what do you think? He's got a piece of jump up. Yeah, he was gonna block with the jump up piece. Very smart.
He might wait to. Yep, there it is.
Oh, a first injury.
Oh.
On a catcher. Niggling, but hey, we're okay. In the world of friendlies, he's okay, folks.
Doesn't really matter.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
But he's not coming back this game, which has got to make Midway pretty happy right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Here we go. Oh, is that a tripwire? That's a tripwire.
No, maybe banana peel.
The banana peel.
No.
Well, he re-rolled it to a 1 though. Well, tripwire is 1 re-rolling 1. So.
Oh right.
Yeah, so he tripwired. I call it the Stymie Special. Some people call it a tripwire. I mean, feel free to interpret it as you will, but it happened to me against Afro in my game. The only time I decided to use dodge with my piece, my single Chaos Warrior piece that had dodge, Beastman rather, and he hit with a 1 re-rolling 1 and sucked my blitz up. So that was good. I didn't have a chance that game. I mean, let's be honest. You're not going to break armor. You're not going to beat elves if you're keeping them on the field. Oh man, a lot of down Norsemen.
Not very easily.
Surprising. We've got all our elves up, from what I can count, and believe me, math is not my strong suit. And I see a lot of Norsemen down. That's what I see here.
I would say that was the opposite of what Midway was hoping for.
Yes. He's had some tough breaks already, though. The blocking both down and the both down with Cheney. And here we go. I think he's going in.
And we're off to the races.
Oh, he's going in. Or will he stall? He's going in. Tough break. And you deferred, so man, that really bodes well for the. But you know what? This Norse, man. They can get on an injury tear. They can thin your numbers down so they can score within a couple turns. Then they'll be all right. But he's requesting new dice. Sometimes I'm certain the dice is crooked, and then I'll play a game against the computer and I'll get 15 pows in a row, and then my mind won't be like, you should be questioning this too, you know. Just because it's going for you doesn't mean that that's likely. And I'll be like, shut up, you. I'm the best.
Around. No one's ever gonna keep you down.
Totally. So now what do? We've got the guard's still at full strength. Now with the injury, you know, the elves are down to 10.
Yeah, and a key injury.
It is key.
That wasn't a journeyman.
It was a catcher. It was a catcher, was it not? Yeah.
Yep. I think that was B, as in Elvin BS. Isn't that his name?
No, it was Wrench 32. I think it was Wrench 32. Interesting naming conventions. I don't know if they're are they hip hop artists that are also high elves, or are they just high elves named after underground hip hop artists? That's really what I want to know. And they all do have interesting names.
That's it. Get in their face.
Oh, English. That's why I had never heard any of them. I'm like,
they're named after which?
Who are all these people? I mean, I must admit, my hip hop knowledge stops at I don't know, D12's last album, so it's 10 years ago. So don't expect me to be current in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I'm definitely a few years back. I do have a dark elf team called the Midnight Marauders, and they're named after everyone who was on the cover of the Midnight Marauders album from a Tribe Called Quest.
That's cool. I was gonna do that with Life. Oh, that's rough butt times.
Oh
Poor
my
Midway.
goodness.
My skink team in the skink league is life skinks and then you die. I was supposed to name them after all hip hop, but I couldn't. I just couldn't come up with that many skink puns for dead MCs, so I gave up and just let them be named after the regular lizards. I couldn't really come up with anything. Maybe someday. Oh, there you go. Well, that works. That kind of balances things out.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, because now it looks like the guards got themselves a chance to recover this and make it a 1-1 game going into the half.
Yeah.
I don't know how
You
the
know, it
ball
almost
ended up
feels like
there.
Nuffle is halfway paying attention because he's like,
He's asleep
well,
at the
I'll
wheel
fuck with this
most.
team.
At most. Oh, he's gonna pile on. Nothing on that pile-on, man.
Wow.
I'm telling you, you're freaking. I think I had one injury against you too, Avro. I'm telling you, Johnny, you need to investigate the armor on these elves. I mean, there's some questions that are arising.
You know that's it's regulation armor.
You
okay?
still won
There's
though,
nothing,
so it's the point.
There's nothing funny going on in the GFCL with their armor. I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, sir. But
all I know is my mighty blow wasn't worth the fucking paper it was printed on in that game. I had 4 pieces. I had like 6 failed pylons. And I didn't even think mighty blow triggered in the majority. That's how low my rolls were. That mighty blow wasn't even like, well, you could have mighty blow, but it's still a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's a 5. Still didn't break armor.
Yep. It's dumb. Or when you hit somebody so hard that they actually gain health somehow. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, here we go.
Nope,
Don't worry, you got dodged for days.
Push.
I wouldn't worry about it. All right. 8 viewers. Let's do some spamming here while we've got this many viewers. This is the GFCL. If you're interested, you don't have a website yet. When are you getting a website, Johnny? Is GFCL getting a website?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm an old guy learning new technology, so it's coming. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's rough for
like...
Midwest. So yeah, so GFCL is getting a website. MVP Pro has a website, which is nbp-pro.com. So enough will be praised-pro.com.
Yes,
so
please.
Check it out there.
Nuffle, we're praising you. Just remember that. We're down here praising you. We're not talking shit.
Man, what is going on? Is this like... Nuffle is not pleased. We're talking, that's our... Was it 3 dub skulls so far? That's 1 rolling 1, and then he had a 1 just re-rolling 1 just now? Like 3 tripwires? And it's the first half still.
Yep, I think your superstar's in some trouble.
I think he's going to surfing UFC. Or USA. I think he's going surfing.
Yep.
Let's go surfing now. That's probably
maybe
what it
that's
is.
It. Maybe the general anger is no one can probably die from this.
Right.
Well,
we had to make it a friendly though. The guard can't have any injuries defending their championship going into the second season. That wouldn't be fair. And that wouldn't be fair.
This is the best way to do it.
Definitely.
Bragging rights and goodness. This way, those of us who decide to show up drunk or possibly high, not that I would know anything about either one of those, doesn't have to worry about playing to their best.
Never. We have a strict substance abuse testing policy in MVP.
Exactly.
We send a letter, and there's a checkbox, and it says yes or no.
Has
and then you
all
send
my
it back.
sections ahead of time.
Exactly. It's the honor
system. And there he goes.
Really. Only a knockout, though, so that's you got to be happy about that.
Yeah. Of course.
Gets the pickup. Yeah. You got to watch for Herger. He's quite the player. I covered him all season long.
All right, my controller died, but I'm back. Everybody hear me again?
Yes.
Okay, good.
DualShock controllers last like 90 minutes. I played 3 feet from the television with the cord plugged in like 24/7.
Right.
I mean, I'd still play 3 feet from my TV.
One.
That wouldn't make a difference, but... So it's convenient that I can keep the cord plugged in. But still.
Yeah. You know, I bought a second controller because I had done the research and found how quickly they die.
Ooh,
I don't know if
another burnt wild animal blitz.
No.
Man. Crap. Just crap all around.
But he still can get in. There's enough time to tie this up.
Does he knock that? Is the AG5 piece the one he knocked out? Oh, well, that's good for him. Those AG5 pieces can dance in anything, man. I got one, and he's just stupid. I have one on a Dark Elf team, and he's just stupid.
Yeah.
What they can do. I played Mr. B. He was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" I was dodging like 4 or 5 tackle zones just for fun. I was running in circles through tackle zones.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've got a AG4 skink in the skink league.
Oh my god, that sounds
people
broken.
hate him. Yeah, because he's got dodge, stunty, and AG4. Yeah.
Oh man.
So it really doesn't matter. And for some reason, people always try to hit him first. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I carelessly went Mighty Blow with my only doubles roll.
That's not a bad. There's so many interesting things you can do with it, though. In an all skink league. The tackle is a really good skill to have. I think I go tackle before I go block.
Skybear91 says the Yeti just really likes that spot. Yeah, I would agree.
No.
The Yeti has stayed put. He is not blitzing for nothing. He's like, this doesn't count?
No,
this
there must be
some blood?
some chocolate or something there. Okay. I think I saw this coming.
Yeah, without question.
Good dodges.
Gets the mark.
And now he's in the way like he needs to be.
Nice one die. That was a one die, right? I can't see. It doesn't tell us if it's a 2 die or not because it's stupid. Okay. Sometimes it does, but I mean, sometimes it doesn't. It's very inconsistent. I also don't like how it just ends the game on Cabal Vision when you're trying to take a photograph for a weekly recap. But that's neither here nor there. He's still got the pieces to extricate himself. I mean, at least he doesn't have to blitz with the Yeti now. So he doesn't have to waste his blitz potentially.
That's true.
If he's gonna, and he's got Cheney right there too. But I think he's a little leery about blocking with Cheney after that.
He might be, yeah.
After that incident.
But maybe I don't know. I tend to go with, usually it's not the right choice, the idea that he's had his mistake, so he should be good from here on out.
That's sound logic. I like where you're going with that, even though
it's well. Did you hear the last phrase you used? Is that it's sound logic.
Yeah.
Now we all know that logic and Blood Bowl don't always hang out together.
No, I don't really think it was sound logic, as I'm going to say. I don't think you could tie. Well, he's had a bad dice roll, so he obviously won't have another bad one.
He'll be fine from here on out.
Yeah, tell that to my Cobra Octobers last season in GFCL that failed 3 turns in a row with sure hands to pick the ball up when I needed it too.
Well, yeah.
3 turns in a row.
That was like the Nairobian pink salt. That was that kind of a salt, right? It was a really
it was
not your average salt, but something
it was
fancy that you'd see on the Cooking Network.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, and that was like my first month of playing Blood Bowl too. So it's remarkable that I continued to play. I went 0-6-2, I think. Or no, 0-2-6 rather. Yeah, no, it's 0-6-2. Yeah, 6 losses, 2 ties in that season with fresh high elves. Well, they weren't fresh. I think I had Dauntless on a blitzer. Because why?
Right. That's all you need. Right. That's all you need is Dauntless on one blitzer.
This is live. This is happening
equals
right now.
champion.
Blue Max, my party is open. If you want to hop in and join us, Blue Max, you're more than welcome.
Seriously.
It's
and see us on Twitch. What's that Twitch site again, good sir?
It's twitch.tv/timey or twitch.tv/timey.
Good. Just making sure that's known to anyone who needs to hear it.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone jump in, come say hi.
Here's some
Midway says, and I'm not even drunk. Maybe your Yeti is.
Whenever I jumped up, parts of the stadium would collapse. killing many fans.
Yes, the struggle is definitely real.
Yeah.
I must
Mathematically, it's
admit,
possible.
I don't drink, but I never play Blood Bowl sober, and that might have something to do with my abysmal records. Or when oh, that's a dead journeyman. We have a dead journeyman. I don't believe we're gonna see an apothecary use on a dead journeyman, and I was correct.
What? He chose not to use the that is
On his journeyman?
sensible.
Come on, but dude, he's got loner. Why would you not want that?
Why would you not want that? That's the best. If only you could have loner and big guy. That's the only.
Dang, Kami, that's BS. Why did you not get the notice that this went live? You follow me on Twitch. I am very
Kami.
disappointed that Kami missed out on 6 turns because Twitch is a piece of shit.
That's terrible. Well, you know, in communist Russia, Twitch watches you. So maybe that's why he was so
in
confused.
the USA, Twitch probably watches you. But that's not... Oh, he's got some pieces. He doesn't have to do much to extricate, though. You can get that guy Mark, throw a blitz with his ball carrier, and he's in the end zone, and we're making paella.
Yeah, we could go into one. What happens if this turns out to be a tie? Then what do we do?
I never thought about that. It's a friendly, so it's not going to go to overtime, is it?
No.
Well, that
Would we have to
sucks.
admit that they're both good?
I don't like where this
And
is
that
going at
both
all.
leagues are
No,
good?
I think we make them play again right after, and it'll be 6 a.m. So Afro will fall asleep, and then Midway will take it. That's my line.
Wait, no, I don't know if I like that notion either, because that seems to be in the favor of Knuckleby praise. Yeah, I'm just spitballing here, but that's what it sounds like. Wait, has Afro fallen asleep now? Uh-oh. No.
Failing him. Yes, Skybear didn't get the notice either. Man, I'm very disappointed with Twitch right now. I went live at like 11:20. That was something else.
That could have been
Cozy
a lot
said we'll do
worse.
offline penalty kicks. Perfect. I mean, it's just coin tosses, right? Call me. How do tabletop penalty kicks work?
Oh, it's been so long. There's an actual write-up on the rules, but
Kami will explain it in the next 10 seconds. He knows.
yeah. I love that there's uprights on the field, but there's never any a way to kick anything through either one of them.
No, I think they just come into play for the penalty kicks animation, if they even do. Just dice rolls. Do they each get 5 penalty kicks? Is it like soccer, or excuse me, like
I think
football?
so.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Uh-oh.
Like.
Well,
Oh, right. So I guess missing is like rolling a 1, or rolling a 3.
oh, I gotcha.
Nope. Kami says.
So, Midway just mentioned.
Oh, right. So I guess missing is like a 1.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up. Midway just let us know that his Yeti heard that it was a friendly game and thought he wasn't supposed to attack anybody. Now that he's smartened him up, we may have some more Yeti action in the second half. Right. Wait a minute, I could have done this the whole time? Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought in your posting you said you guys were going to do this at 7 p.m. And I was actually watching a baseball game.
Okay.
So I turned on my iPad and then checked out my remote on the PlayStation and saw that you guys were broadcasting.
Oh. Yeah, I thought we had said 8:30 PST, but I don't remember entirely. But it's weird that my Twitch didn't notify everybody when I went live. I went live at like 11:25.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we have a tie game. Well done.
tie game. All right. We may actually go into these, and we'll see what happens in this. Kami is going to explain to us what the actual specific codified rules once he types it out here in the chat, because I'm too lazy to look it up on my phone whilst I'm doing something else.
High game.
Oh, he's angry, and he's got AG5. That's the worst kind of angry.
Carnage can start all over again.
Well, you got no one-turners. High elves, can high elves even have one-turners? They're impossible.
This is indeed a vital kick.
Wow, it's
Team scores in deadlock.
pretty crazy.
It's time for one of the squad to step up and be a winner.
Yep. So
Okay, I had to turn down the game volume so I could hear you guys.
we've got 9 elves and a full squad of Norseys still.
Yeah, full squad of Norse. He's really playing that Yeti. Like Afro's going after that Yeti. Better pull all them pieces back.
Yeah, I had to turn down the game.
Just in case. Somebody's Twitch is coming up on my audio too. I don't know whose Twitch is loud. You could turn that down.
Yeah, no slaughter nor.
Okay. Okay, so I'm watching from Cabal Vision so I can be current.
Good, yeah. That's the
Good.
way to
How
be.
strong of a current?
We got Blue Max here. He's in both leagues as well, although he was not in Season 1 of MVP,
What's
but he will be in
up?
Season 2 with a much-hated Skaven team.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Skaven's
I
just
didn't
hated
realize
in
people-
general in our
They
in
kind of
MVP.
are.
There was no Skaven team in Season 1, and now I believe there's going to be at
No?
least 2. So
Okay.
there's going to
well,
be some
see,
anger.
on our side of the pond, we've had to deal with Bort and his goddamn rats for like 3 seasons now.
Yeah,
He's been playing those horrible little bastards
yeah. Nobody
for
likes
a
them.
long time.
They're just. I think Skaven BS is worse than Elf BS. I really do. Because Skaven BS is usually off like 67 rolls sometimes, and you're like, "Fucking really Skaven?
Yep.
Really?
But
you just did
Skavens
that to
break
me?"
easier than the elves.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can is the operative word, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
then you see
Like,
one with
it's-
freaking horns and mighty blow and fucking, you know.
And Doom.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. How did you get a Chaos Warrior on your... Oh, wait. Has there been any rumors of anything beyond a Necromantic as far as...
Nurgle is coming out after Necromancer.
Yeah, Nurgle's gonna
Oh,
be coming
yes. That's going to
and I think
we'll see a second
rumor
season
was
of teams. I think we will. Because they're going to make them for
Premray was
PC,
the
right?
probably the next one that they're thinking about.
I hope they do Goblins and Halflings.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
You know,
that would be-
the original rules, the goblins and halfling teams didn't have any big guys.
Oh, yeah. We're like way back when.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
So it's mainly suicide.
Yeah. It
And
was
I also saw that thing about Kamikoze posting about that one spell where it turned the guy into frog. We had that during the league, and that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. That was back when you could have a Skaven Goblin mix team of
Yeah.
dudes.
Comey's saying he can't connect to the Twitch chat.
Hey, Marcy. What do you need to turn the dryer on to dry it?
Stop him.
Uh-oh.
Tommy was correct. Afro was correct. Penalty shootout is each coach rolls a d6. High score wins. Reroll for the ties. Each unused team reroll adds a 1 to your d6 score.
Hmm.
So he's right.
That's interesting.
Yes.
This is the purest
Oh, Butterfingers!
No chill. It isn't.
To end
Yep.
the half. Alright, well this is going to be interesting. In the second half here, because Underground MCs deferred the kick, so they're going to receive in the second half, but they're down 2 pieces and the game is tied. So, I mean, they score early here, then I feel like we're going to be heading towards penalty kicks. But what are we going to have to live stream a penalty kick? Do you have like Periscope or Facebook? You can Facebook Live or Twitch or something. We can some sort of video apparatus where we can record yourself rolling a d6 and then Midway can roll a d6. Is that how that's going to have to be, or will you allow someone to independently roll d6s for you as filmed by somebody else? Because I can do that. You know, I could roll one with each hand. Yeah, come on. There's no reason for you not to want to stay up late and record yourself rolling a d6 and putting it up on the internet.
There you go. Yeah. A different point of view on it, you know.
Well, let's just hope that it's you know that it's not a tie. That's all we can hope for.
It won't be. I love the enthusiasm on it. It won't be a tie. You know, you might be onto something there. So we're getting ready. We got interesting setup. I can see which side we're going on.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Bobby. You caught me polishing my teeth.
Why are you polishing your fangs, Jim?
Since we are now zapped across
And
the
we're coming
old
down
world in
to
high destiny,
Midway's
canal
really picking
vision,
and choosing here.
the viewers can see
I
everything.
wonder if we'll have
So
a
I need to
which
organize-
Cheney we're gonna get on the field.
Yeah, are we getting Lon Chaney or are we getting Lon Chaney Jr.? That's really the question.
Or are we
And
getting
which,
Dick Cheney?
Which Cheney? I'm sorry, Wilhelm Cheney. Or Dick Cheney.
He comes with a shotgun as a illegal weapon.
Second Dick Cheney shotgun joke. I love it. Independently made too. We should point out because he was not there for. Midway says his own crowd threw that rock earlier. They're not happy that it's a friendly. Either.
Midway's throwing rocks.
No.
Now that's an interesting defense. Like a line on the one side, vanguard, and then like a scatter spotter on the other side.
Oh, comes a blitz.
Oh, we
Got any holes?
Those players are running each other ragged, Bob. Were you much of a runner on the field?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Which way is this gonna
I
go?
stood on the line of scrimmage and my victims, rival players.
Hopefully you played the banana peel.
Now that's something that's not in the online game is the special play cards.
Oh man, I miss those.
Oh god, them were fun. Man, some guys really got upset when we played in the board game league. Oh my god.
Yeah, wasn't there was one card that like ruined a player.
Yeah.
I forget what the whole thing did, but it basically made the player useless forever. Like it ruined his stats.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it was like, God damn it! Like, no one benefited from it except the team you're playing. I mean, it wasn't like you got a star player point because you played it or won gold off of it as the opponent. Nope, you just ruined one of his players.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Have you tried that
Yeah.
Croxiade yet, Bob?
A sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks. I'll give it a miss. I may not be the sharpest spike on the armor, but I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, I was digging up my old board game and looking through the stuff, and saw the star player had stakes, and I said, I went and look up that rule on the stakes, and what
Yeah.
it is you can use it against the undead teams, and vampires and that. And I said that'd be great for a star player in this because they're bringing in all the undead teams now.
Oh, there's so much they
Well,
could
Zara
do
the
with it.
Slayer is here.
I really hope they do a second season. I mean, the
Zara the Slayer was the star player.
games.
Yeah, she's in this.
Oh, does she have stakes though?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, because now they
double-check,
added. Didn't they add Luther von Drakenborg for the undead teams?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can pick Luther
Yeah,
von Drakenborg.
yeah, he's the star
so-
player for the undead teams. Yeah, the vampire. Yeah.
And he has mesmerized, doesn't
So
he? Or
okay, I
whatever
didn't
the
know
hell
they
that
added the
vampire
Zara.
has.
Okay,
Like charm, is it called? Is it charm or mesmerize? Whatever he's supposed to have. That's supposed to like.
Something
yeah,
like that. I feel-
mesmerize. Yeah.
Supposed to like prevent the other team. But I really hope they do a
Memorize
second
is a
season.
different
I
skill.
mean, I
You
think it
learn
depends on
Latin
how
really
many
fast.
people buy the DLCs. But if they keep releasing teams on PC, which they're gonna do for all intents and purposes, because the idea is to support this title and not make another one, then theoretically we'll see a second season of 4 teams, probably a couple months down the line.
Yeah, I
'cause
would
it's
think
kinda
so,
changed
because,
how the way
they-
games are made nowadays. It's I wouldn't think that's too unlikely. But I could be wrong.
I think it's got enough traction too.
Oh,
I think there's
so.
enough people playing overall to
I think so.
keep it going. And
I
at this
think
point, they wouldn't even have to release a whole new game, really ever. Just keep pumping teams out onto the platform.
Yeah, not on this console generation. Now that they have the install base, it's much cheaper. And I know people bitch, but like, if you want teams made, they're gonna cost $7. I know it sucks.
Yeah.
But you want teams made, then it's gonna cost money. I would pay
Yeah.
$7
They are
every
making
time.
more this way on the PS4 because of that.
Yeah.
Because when you bought the Chaos Edition, it came with all them other teams.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
And I mean, yeah, it's kind of a scammy business model, but I don't care if they keep releasing high quality teams. Like I'd love to see them get at least up to 20 or 25 different teams. That would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But even 4 more teams, like more varied teams. Like they're going like I know they went crazy. Undead, then Necro, then Nurgle. But it's smart. Like why don't they pick more teams that share like sprites? Like you can tell me you can't cobble together a Chaos Dwarf team, or you can't cobble together like so many of the other races that I would like to see.
They're building a cage around
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a solid
But who
tower.
knows? I'm happy that we're still getting more teams.
Mhm.
Nurgle's gonna be awesome. This is quite a
I'm
game we
also
got
just happy
going
we have
here.
Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I was so happy to see that Blood Bowl came out on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Right after I dropped like $200 on eBay to get a 3rd edition.
Mhm.
I mean, like I did it like
That's
3
why.
months
That's
ago,
why
so-
they're releasing it. By the way,
Get next to the ball
Yeah, because they're
carrier.
pissed at people.
eBay
are
thanked
selling.
you,
And if that
Yeah,
and
doesn't
then
right.
contacted Games
stab 'em in
Workshop.
the face.
Well, there's just games where they're just idiots. Like, just people want to play Blood Bowl. Just release teams again. Make it not onerous to the people
Yeah.
who play this, and then, you'll get people to buy more from you. I shouldn't have to look up. Like, I would love if they made teams that had these models new, like those Ulf Werners, or, I like that style. I like the style of the art. I know it's based on the Games Workshop, but I think their models are really cool.
Safety in
I'd
numbers.
like to
Yeah.
see that.
Oh yeah.
I'd buy them. I'll probably buy it just because I'm an idiot and can't hurt to have an extra teams. People
Yeah.
already have like human in the orc, but I can't you can't make a full team with the teams I got. I had to go on eBay to buy another orc team for $40 just so I had to get their extra pieces. They only gave me 2 black orcs and 2 blitzers, so I had to go out of pocket to get
wow.
the other 2 of each.
Yeah.
And then the human team only gives you like a catcher, like a blitzer. Like they're such dicks. And then here's 9 different linemen. Well, thanks, Games Workshop, but I really could have used 2 blitzers, 2 catchers, and 2 throwers.
One
and
a
6
complete
linemen.
team.
Would have been great.
But the lineman was so well detailed.
Oh yeah, they had a bunch of cool positions.
This is going to
But-
be decisive.
It doesn't change the fact that I don't like the humans enough that I'm going to buy another human team just to be able to make one complete 16 team, not counting on I have to go out of pocket for an ogre.
That's going to turn out to be a really key moment. That
Yeah.
sidestep you just pulled off. That's really going to gum up the works.
Yeah, that
matter
sidestep
what
is
happens
definitely
going
gonna. I hate sidestep.
Unless you have it, then you love it.
I never think to get it, so I just hate it.
It's usually my
Yeah.
first skink skill. If I don't roll doubles with a skink, they're getting sidestep almost immediately.
Yeah, because otherwise I get
Look at
smashed.
that, though. Midway's chipping his way to that ball carrier.
I don't know about you guys, but I usually use skinks as though their actual class is asshole. That's how I look at a skink.
Here we go. He's
That's all
blitzing.
they
He's
do.
blitzing. The Yeti's blitzing. Ladies and
Whoa.
gentlemen, and he's dumb skulls.
Oh,
and
Double
loner.
skull, they roll from
Oh
loner,
my
he can't
God.
reroll.
What a piece of crap, that Yeti. Oh my God. He passes. He finally passes the wild animal check on a blitz. And dub skulls.
That was amazing.
Yeah. That was.
It's amazing that he actually went for the tackle, you know. Usually I get wild animal on my blitzes with the Yeti. I don't even bother anymore.
He failed 2 of them already. He wild animal 2
Did he?
Yeti
Yeah.
blitzes in the first half. That's why we were laughing. And then this happened. So, you know.
And then this. You fucking Yeti.
Oh, he's pushing up.
It will
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
There's
There's
that.
a question.
Man, just getting these breaks all day long, but you know, it's 87, so it's expected. Norse.
All right,
Does he have
now
enough
this
movement
gonna
left
go.
to get in there?
I don't know if he's going to try to get all the way in.
No. Ooh,
Well,
that's
standing on the sideline.
He
He's
might
still
have a
within
run.
range of getting hit, though.
That's
But
what
he's
I'm
got
saying. That's what I'm
sidestep.
saying. It's dangerous. Yeah, he
Oh,
has
he got the sidestep. Okay.
And Midway's
Yeah.
dice have been complete garbage. So there's that. You can't blame him for being like, well, why won't he get another one or oh, there you go.
All right. One more back and forth.
Now will he mark to get the 2 die? Is that he's gonna need to hit with the Werner on that one behind him and the berserker over here to free
We should
up
blitz with the Yeti.
No, I don't even think he can reach.
Yeah, he can't. He
Clearly
don't
can't
have enough
reach.
No,
movement.
you dodge out, and then you dodge again, and then you go for it.
He's
The
still
Yeti
3
has
tiles
jump up,
away.
right?
No.
The dunk is about to hit
The Yeti has jump up. Oh my God.
No,
No, he doesn't.
he doesn't.
Okay.
That would be amazing if he did.
He got up. All right, that's step 1. Now dodge.
Now, if he had break tackle, then he could.
Yeah.
likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Oh, and Cheney comes through with a shotgun blast. A clothesline.
I'm just gonna keep a running tally of Cheney jokes when I put this up on YouTube. I'm gonna put a counter in the right hand corner. It's just gonna go off every time someone makes a Dick Cheney joke.
And
Right,
you'll have to
put it on the
if you can,
soundboard so you can do a blast.
or just his laugh.
It's just the penguin. It's not really a
Yeah,
laugh.
he totally is. He's 100% the penguin. Yeah.
A non-lovable penguin.
Norse player hasn't
No. Like, he's a less lovable penguin than Danny DeVito was.
Oh, that's a low blow.
That's
berserker Ivar the Boneless used to say.
All right, he's got his
now
guy
that I
free.
think about Danny DeVito.
Here he comes.
I-
He's gonna lower that boom.
Or during
Yeah.
Does he have the movement for the surf? Is the question.
Well, you can't surf him because he's got sidestep.
That's right.
So
Okay.
that's a non-issue.
They had to retreat a little. It was getting
Go. What is it? Oh my God!
O.M. Goblin.
Oh, he's gonna keep him where he is.
O.M.
That's
Goblin.
not a
He's
bad
penned.
move.
He's penned, but with elf BS. But
That's kind of the best or the worst that he could have hoped for. Although I have a feeling there may be some delaying happening here, but we'll see.
yeah, this is an interesting. We've got a hell of a game here. Hell of a game
Yeah.
between some great coaches.
I always love it when a game isn't over in the 4th turn.
Yeah. This is a good one. And now that I've learned how to properly archive things, I'll be able to save it for posterity.
Yay!
Yeah, I had to switch over to my PC. You had told me about the archiving, and on the iPad I can't.
No, you need to
find
request the
that
desktop
thing
version. I did it on my Note 4,
Yeah.
but it was a lot easier to just do it on a computer.
Yeah.
It's pretty seamless.
So now I
once you
got
get
to
it
set up
going.
the archive.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so nice. And then you just export it to YouTube. And then if you're signed into your Gmail account on the computer, it has your email right there. And you just drop it and
Oh, it does?
boom.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know you can export it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I just do it on my phone now that it's archived. I can just go in, Twitch, boom, good to go. And then just because you only have 2
pretty
weeks
cool.
before the archive expires, so you want to make sure you get that export out there. I lost most of the
Okay.
playoffs.
I love living in the future.
Screwing that up. we retained our championship game from season 1, so I like to think of it like it was the first Super Bowl. You know, most of those games are destroyed from the season 1 of the NFL, AFL games.
Yeah.
Most of those are gone forever. So I like to think of it the same way. But you can watch them on
Yeah.
cable TV. I mean, most of them are still there, but they won't be there forever, I'm sure.
I never could get the hang of this maneuver.
Oh,
the
here we
apocalypse.
go. Cheney coming through.
Killing many fast.
He is slowly making his salary.
Kami asked Johnny if he's still sad about his skinks. Are you still sad about your skinks, Johnny?
My skinks?
Yeah.
No, my skinks are all right, unless Morty's asking, because that little son of a bitch. Listen.
Triggered.
Okay, Morty. Okay, listen. I don't know what universe you're in right now. What were we talking about?
Exactly. So the guard here, what are they gonna do here? They got 2 guys. They can make 2 hits, not counting a blitz, but they got pieces marked.
Oh, they got a big nasty. I mean, if they get Yeti Man down there, they're at least going to stop him partial of trying to pass because of that
Terrifying.
terrifying
disturbing presence.
presence.
Right.
Disturbing present, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
terrified. Whatever you want to call it.
It really is disturbing presence. I mean, he gives kids clowns. He gives kids puppies that are shaved. They're just the most disturbing presents you'd ever think of.
Just a bunch of hair
Yeah,
in
that's
a
what
box.
Blood Bowl needs. Killer clowns.
Oh my god, a Killer Clowns from Outer Space team?
I mean,
That'd
should
be
be a
great.
blanket ban on
Oh,
any
no.
actual clown-based teams.
You have to have the
from
boxing
any-
glove guy.
Right.
If they ever release
Yeah.
any type of clown team, they're immediately banned from the NBA. No nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the New York City Clowns. Doo, 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 doo.
Alright,
And
so
the secret
we
weapon is the
sidestep
clown car.
Right.
Sidestep
In which
coming
like
into play
14 more
again.
players come out of it.
It's hard.
Right.
He's gonna sidestep Blodger, man. That's a bitch to get on the ground. It really is. Are we gonna see him throw his block again, or are we gonna see and then the blitz? Because he still has the splits, right?
I think he does, yeah.
He's running out of time though. He's really thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it's down to 10 seconds. He's going to have to move quick.
Hurry, Mario.
What's he doing?
Uh-oh. Is controller dead?
Something. I think he just likes to live
Uh-oh.
dangerously.
Wait. Or he was lagging. And
Oh,
again,
Yeah.
Now he's really
dodge
under the gun.
sidestep.
Take them down.
What do you do?
Wow, you got in another hit.
Not far from the end.
That's tough. He gets another hit down there too. Man, that's pretty.
He must have
Man,
lagged for a
see.
second.
How he got in that many hits with that
Must have
much
been a
time.
lag. He must have had, like he said, he
Yeah.
must have had more seconds.
Oh!
Cheney coming through
Okay.
with another shotgun blast. Ding.
Take that, you elf. Nah.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Oh!
My mistake.
Bananas!
He
This is
flipped.
effing crazy. Nuffle is just flipping switches That is another tripwire. If you, folks, if
Oh
you're
my
counting at
God.
home, that is the 4th or 5th tripwire. We've seen at least 5 sets of dub skulls distributed between both teams.
So we
This
need a
is-
dub skull counter, a tripwire counter, and a Cheney counter.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
We need all of those things. I might have to write to YouTube about implementing those things automatically so I could just
Yep.
trigger them in. That's going to be a lot of work. They've been up all night doing elf cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh man, elf cane's that's strong shit too.
It's way stronger than human cocaine.
Yeah. You know, a little known fact, elf cane is what got Rob Lowe off of drugs. He tried it once and
All right,
He
so
was like,
Midway's
"That's
marked
it."
the ball with Herger, and he's got a free other runner. He told me how to pronounce this guy last week, and I just totally biffed it. So I'm still gonna call him Bullwhiff, and I don't think that's correct at all.
did you
think
call him
it's-
Ebola?
I can call him Ebola, but my stream dropped and
that's
I
a
come back to
virus.
this. Yes, Kami, there was a tripwire, so one re-rolling one, which caused the ball to be on the ground. Now Midway is taking advantage, even though Midway couldn't knock that ball carrier down with no less than 3 attempts.
No, he
All
hit him
needed
with
was a
a
tripwire.
bus.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. He's got the ball.
I think he hit him with an actual bus at one point.
Oh, yes, he did. He hit that ball carrier
That
with the
didn't work.
bus, and it did not do anything. But now Bullworth, that's right, I call him Bullworth. Bullworth has the, I like to make Warren Beatty jokes. He's in midfield with the ball. And,
He's all exposed right now.
yeah, but he won't be exposed for long, though. Keep in mind, elves have been dropping off the pitch left and right. Cheney took another, shotgun blast thing, another one off the pitch earlier, so.
Yeah,
got wrestled.
he's been busy.
Ooh, shit.
I think he felt rather embarrassed about his first play of the game and has been doing his best to make up for it.
Wait a minute, if Cheney had wrestled that whole
So we
time, why
have
did he re-roll
elves
that
left
both
on the
down
pitch.
into a dub skulls earlier? Why did Mid... Yeah, I was like, that's a rare... I gotta talk to Midway about that. That's shocking.
Nah, he's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
A literal motor coach. Oh! Hollandaise sauce is down. So,
Wow.
I mean, we are running out of elves here. Now, this
We
is
are
where it
running
could
out of
turn. The
elves.
glass cannon
Can we
has turned
say
forward.
that the hollandaise was broken? Can we make that joke, or is that too bad of a pun?
You tell me any other Blood Bowl stream where you're getting
Oh
hollandaise
my
sauce
lord!
jokes. And Swift
There goes
Feet is
another one.
down. Swift Feet is down. Only a knockout.
Rolling up into his head.
But
Well, he
that's
changed it
one
to
less
stun.
elf in
Yeah,
the way.
Man, this is something else. Unbelievable.
Alright, the elves are getting up. If they had a skill of jump up, they need it now.
Yeah. It's
He's
important to
uncalling
not
it.
believe in it. As long as you don't believe in it, you'll be okay.
Gods, they get me mad, jump.
No, frenzy.
He was right.
Well,
He
didn't
did
have
say
the
it wasn't going to
extra-
work.
All right.
And-
This
and-
doesn't go
And a
for it.
push. Oh. And oh man, and here it comes.
You know,
The
I
guard
kind
is
of
gonna
feel
start-
like, Afro, you're getting every single one you stalled out in
On
the
the go for
playoffs
it, yeah.
in one game.
Yeah.
Because you were doing 6 go for it's against me. You were doing a bajillion of them against Mr. B, against Kami. We all saw it. So Nuffle saved them all up and decided he was going to give them to you in one game. And that was... It just happened to be a friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to... You're right. I didn't mean to... You're well aware of what's going on.
You know, at this point, we could just start calling it like John Madden, as obvious as possible. Hey, Stymie, what do you think the one team's going to do to try to score right now?
Well, the important thing to know is that they're going to try to get downfield, score with the ball. Because that's how you win the game.
So you're saying the winning team is the team that has more points at the end of the game than the other team, who would be the losing team?
That's how it usually goes, yes.
Yes.
Now, these elves are not going to win this game. They can't get up. And if there aren't any of them left. Yeah, I'm back.
Oh,
That was a terrible
and we are
caged up.
We are caged.
Caged.
This player likes to be well assisted in the field.
Are there any elves standing right now?
No.
Oh, no.
Sometimes cute animals like this forget the sport and embrace their wild side.
This whole time, Afro, your audio wasn't being shared, I don't think. Or it isn't because of the party setting. If you're not set to always share, I don't think the
Right.
stream can hear you.
Yeah. Hey.
Good. That's fine. Correct. The people can't hear you, so we'll pretend like you're not talking
You're
to
not
us, but
here.
we'll still respond to things that you say. That's
Right. That's because you're magical.
It's telepathic. Yeah.
There you go.
No one to blitz, cry face. Kami Cozy in the chat.
Oh, boy.
I train week after week.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to see a...
He's going to try to screen, which is admirable.
Yep.
But
It
I
is
think he's-
admirable.
I think that there's... I don't think he's got the pieces. I think that's going to be... It's going to need a miracle.
Well, he can get his catcher up because he. Oh, that's right, David. That's the advantage of wild
Imaginary
animal.
feet.
You still
I'd
you
rather-
still put a tackle zone on people as opposed to stupid.
Yeah. Kami said, treat him like an imaginary friend. Just repeat what he said and then respond.
Right.
Or like myimaginaryfriend.com. Tracy, I'm real.
Whoa.
No one can hear you.com. All right. Well,
That's another one, actually. So we definitely need to add the rolling one counter, the dubs down counter, and the Cheney reference counter. We can see a shotgun blast bliss here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there.
you know, another little piece of trivia for you about Dick Cheney. If you go back and watch some of those old George Bush speeches and pause them at the right spots, you can see Cheney's elbow sticking out from behind Bush's back.
That's pretty funny because just as you mentioned puppets, there's a puppet reference in the chat. Make a hand puppet in his likeness after we said, that's right, Mr. Afro,
That's
you are
perfect.
aware of what's happening.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
man. This is oh, that's not
Oh.
good. You shouldn't have to deal with more than one thing at once. Oh, that's good.
Well, good. And I think we're having some lag issues again from our midway.
Yeah, it appears that way. There's a lag
Seems to
there.
be fine though, because he gets to move
See
all
all that-
his pieces after the time runs out, like the computer does sometimes. So I wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
Worry about that.
yeah, that's annoying.
It is
The
like the
time
game
runs
makes you
out, and
sit
then the
there for
computer
3
moves
minutes.
every piece they got.
Makes you sit there 3 minutes, and then it turns the clock to 888, and then moves every piece. You're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
I think when that happens, Benny Hill music should start.
I had the game glitch out on me one time where it did that, and he initiated a blitz with his blitzer, and then moved him, and then just never completed the blitz, and it stayed on 888 for fucking like 10 minutes, and I just turned it off.
Oh.
It was so dumb. Caged up again. Caged up and in striking
Yeah,
distance.
playing it safe. He's gonna grind this down.
Oh, he's gonna grind it down. Under no
Oh, yeah,
circumstances
he's
will
gonna
you see
leave
him score
no
with any
time.
time left. No way.
Yeah.
That's not the midway way. Kami is not a fan of the Dick Cheney jokes, which have been a running theme through the entirety of it. I tried to start with Lon Chaney and Lon Chaney Jr. jokes. The crowd wasn't having it. They wanted the Dick Cheney jokes. We went to the Dick Cheney jokes. You know.
Exactly.
We have 8
Which could also
viewers
be called
to
Dick
sustain
jokes.
here, man. 7 other people other than you probably really enjoy these Dick Cheney jokes.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh,
Next
oh,
time,
wild
instead
animal
of Dick
again.
Cheney- Oh,
Man, Midway's gonna win this game without a Yeti even. That's
almost. Still almost. He really loves the line of scrimmage.
I want to see that cage get busted. Where's your AG piece? Is he dead? Is he hurt? All right. Let's get him in there.
Yeah. All right. So, mathematically speaking, it is possible for you to score Afro. Mathematically speaking.
Yeah, if he had a one-turn score.
Kami just called us all Richard Cheeseburgers. Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
The clock's ticking, the final whistle is moments away, and yet the score is in deadlock.
I feel like that elf is gonna get hurt.
Well, neither team has a reroll, so any mistake is costly. Ooh.
Oh!
Wow.
Bullworth goes down. And a knockout.
And the ball is loose.
Jesus, we might be going to dice rolls here.
There is one player that can reach it. But he has to dodge and he has to go for it twice and pick it up in 2-player zone.
Tackle zones.
And there's still plenty of
Tackle
time
zone.
for...
But it's something I've seen elves do before.
Oh yeah. This is not impossible. It depends on how good the
AG5 is
improbability
just
drive of the elf is.
ridiculous.
Yeah, the improbability drive. Crank it up.
3,210,1535 to 1 against.
Live. Don't talk to me about live.
Money.
Alan Rickman was the best in that role.
He really was. He really was. He was the best in every role he was in, but... Oh, missed a headbutt.
Oh, yeah.
Missed a headbutt.
There's the
Here he
dodge.
goes.
There's the other
There
one.
goes the pickup.
And
Whoa.
But now they must grab it.
What? Is he not going to pick it up? Oh, he's not going
Would
to
you
pick
run
it
out
up.
of time? I heard you clicking. Oh, man. I would have been really angry. I mean, it might not make a
Well-
difference. He still has that free Yeti, but then again, that Yeti's let him down constantly. That would be a risky
Yeah.
choice.
To be decisive.
Oh, needed that. Sidestep.
Oh,
really
the
missed that.
sidestep.
Okay.
Well, he took one tackle zone off. Really.
Well, he blitzed down with the Yeti. I don't think he risks the
this
Yeti
is actually
blitz. I think he's
down
gotta use
to the
ult for him.
wire.
There's ult for him.
Yeah.
He does have block on that flyer, yeah. With Frenzy. Or Cheney again, but he's tied up. He'd have to dodge.
He's gonna want to block that guy too, I think. But I think he's definitely gonna. I think he's gonna go with that.
Yep. Man, too bad Midway's not listening. We're telling him exactly how to do this.
He's not. He's in a hermetically sealed chamber.
I've heard stroking him on his
Oops, there you go. Did he use?
We wouldn't steer you wrong. No.
He didn't blitz with him though, right? Okay.
No, I don't. I don't see that. I don't think he did.
Is that a strength 4 piece or why is he double blocking him like that? Oh, it is a strength 4 piece. I was too lazy to look at the character.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that complicates things.
Yes, it does.
It sure does.
He can't block that piece anymore. He's got his tackle zone on the ball.
Yep.
Still though, I mean, they're not impossible dodges for Norse to make.
No, they're not. And you don't have to dodge.
Scooping up the ball.
There it is.
Got the ball. That's half of it.
Okay. Now will he throw? Yeah, he's got to hand off.
He's gonna hand off.
Hand off to avoid the extra die roll. Well done.
Uh-oh. The lag again?
Probably.
Uh-oh.
No, that might have been on purpose. He might have been grinding out to the last turn.
No, I wouldn't chance it in this case. One, yeah, I
We'll
wouldn't
see what he
risk it.
posts out, because both of you guys have been getting lagged out. Yeah. But he might have done that. Might have been his plan. I mean, that was risky, though. That's very un-Midway. But then again... And there it is. He got in, right?
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't even want to risk the handoff, which was... The probability of handoff or failure was 67% versus the probability of you getting up and succeeding a block against him. Yeah. That's the math that he did, and that was the smarter math because it was a higher chance.
It was a smarter math.
Definitely. Yes, that was the icing on the cake, certainly. But man, big props to you, Afro, for staying up till 6 o'clock in the morning
for
to play
sure.
this.
And making an exciting game.
MVP award goes to you for that.
Yes. The late night MVP. Yeah, it's always good to get people on mic and put some voices with some names.
That was a great game.
As that has
Grudge match friendly. Varangian guard prevails 2-1 against some rough dice. Some rough dice for elves. You're not coming back against constant ones when you need your BS to succeed. And they gave your dead player the non-scored MVP, which is funny. He doesn't get any points, but we still want to throw that extra dagger in there.
Right. We'd hate for him to be buried without any accolades whatsoever because he had gained the loner skill ahead of time. Yes, indeed. Well, this was good. I officially vote that we do this every season.
Definitely.
Because it's a great way to get some camaraderie. I know there's a lot of players that play in both leagues, and I think it's also a good way for those that don't play in both leagues to get a feel for the other guys that are out there and what terrible jokes we tell and how much we love shotguns.
What's the do you have a plan your next season of GFCL? You want to make it go longer, right? And better organized?
Yeah, this last season we only had we didn't get quite enough teams to do the format I like best.
Right.
What I usually do is 4 groups of 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then each of them you play each other once, so you get a 5-game season.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do the top 2 in each for the championship, and then the bottom 2 in each. Although this season, when we did the best of the worst, gets you a ticket into the big dance.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am going to put a website together and not have to rely solely on the Blood Bowl programming to run my league, I'm going to fiddle around a little bit with numbers, but ultimately 26 to 32 teams would be amazing. And if anyone out there has a team that was in a league and that league folded and you have this great team that you don't think you'll ever get to play again, shoot me a PM and we'll see where you're at and we're the
What
league for misfit teams.
Teams. Yeah,
teams,
that's
right?
a great league to have. That's
Our
definitely
orphan teams, I get that. I
yeah.
can't go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's because I can't tell you how many teams I have made over the years that got 2 or 3 matches in and then disappeared
I
because there
might
was nowhere for them to go,
I might bring
and
back the
everybody wanted
celebrity
brand new
reptiles
teams.
then. They've been on ice since they left the
Yeah,
challenge
if
league of
there's
the
if
league
there's a
that
team you
remains
like that you've been
nameless.
missing, yeah.
Yeah, I might bring them
Now,
back. That might
what's
happen.
this limit on team value gonna be?
So last season, I think what I do is I break the divisions up by team value. So your season games are going to be against teams that are similar caliber, and then the
Yeah.
playoffs get insane because
Yes.
you have these huge gaps. I mean, my first match in the tournament, I think it was like an 800
Thirsty, Bob?
point gap against a
Always,
Norse
Chuck.
team,
Yeah.
and I
Refreshing
I
glass
I
of
got away with it.
bloodline.
I pulled it off.
Yeah, because think of those
So
inducements
the
too. Because it's the inducement
yeah,
game
yeah, exactly.
versus the TV game. But you're right; it keeps balance by keeping them
Yeah,
separated
it
until the
really
Muncie
does. It
Cup.
really does. And the inducements are fun because in a lot of leagues I've seen, you rarely get to see a star player. You rarely get to see a wizard because team values are generally very close knit, and that's a
Right.
great style of play. I just decided to do something a little more off the wall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so last season we had like a brand new team division. I think the next level up was like, you know, 1100 to 1200, and then it was like 1300 to 1600. They're the highest division we had, I think, capped at what, 1750.
Mhm.
It's looking like we may have a 2000 TV cap division next season, which would be great because those teams are ridiculous and a ton of fun. So
Yeah,
yeah,
when
if you know anyone who
teams get over 2,000, especially the bashy teams, they're just outrageous.
yeah, well, you end up with a lot of ladders. You end up with these huge bashy teams that beat up on teams that can't hang. And I
Yeah.
mean, a 2500 chaos team versus a 2500 elf team
Yeah.
is a match.
No.
You know, they can handle it. You're going to probably lose a couple of guys, but
Yeah.
excuse me.
Ah, the
But you'll
Guild of
do okay.
Bandits and affiliated-
Yeah. If you have elves that have
I'm
blodge,
very memorable.
sidestep,
Yes, I saw
and
your infamous
this, that, and
outage
you
in the
ain't even gonna
speech
get
at
them
last
down,
year's
you know?
Bend, yep,
let alone.
yep.
The following
Wrestle.
riot.
You
Yeah.
get a couple of wrestlers in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in
Definitely.
good shape.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stand
That's a good
firm
one.
can be really helpful a lot of times.
Yeah. Now that just sounded like that was his idea, which is funny. All right. Well, I'm gonna call off the stream here, but that was a great grudge match. And everybody listening, check
Yes,
out
indeed.
MVP,
Well
check
played,
out
both
GFCL.
coaches.
There will be a
Thanks
GFCL
everybody who
website at some
tuned
point.
in.
Yeah, we had a good good viewership. I got more followers, about
Yeah.
10 viewers, and
How many people you have watching?
at one point I had about 10 to 12. It was fluctuating. So, well, we've hit 30 and 40 between. We had a skink off that had 40 viewers like 2 weeks ago, which I can't even explain. But it was maybe because everyone's like, "Ooh, skinks," you know?
It's a good novelty.
Yeah.